Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in all of these companies. Okay, let's jump right into it. Yeah, the YouTube ranking by country. Wow, the US is #1 in all categories right now. So in views, yeah, they surpassed a little bit Canada, but not big, so Canada has still a chance to reclaim the lead, I guess. So US #1 here, Canada #2, and UK #3. So thank you all very much for this. Then on the average time watched is USA with 8 minutes, so I think that's a record. That's an all-time high here. That's great, thank you guys. Canada, very close, few seconds less. And then in UK on the 3rd spot here. Okay, and yeah, we have a lot of viewers from all over the world. Thank you guys, wherever you are, for watching. Yeah, that's really great. Really cool community. Okay, yeah, and I have the age groups here for you. So we can see the 35 to 44 years is the #1 here. So I'm in the very beginning here of this group. Yeah, we can see also 18 to 24 years. There's some younger people watching, 25 to 34, also a big group here, very nice. Yeah, and then we have the more experienced people here. There's also a big part here. Yeah, we have 65 years plus, 5%. So that's very nice, very cool. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, especially because of the last week. I mean, Friday was crazy. There was this capitulation period. For the mining stocks, I mean, they dropped like crazy. And yeah, I think a lot of stop losses were triggered. And if you have a stop loss there or you're sold in panic mode down there, I do not blame you. I know it's very difficult. Yeah, but next time think about buying low and selling high. We should do always the opposite. As the emotions want to do. When the price drops, we want to sell, but we should do the opposite. So that's a very tough lesson. I mean, I'm very good in buying low, but I'm very bad in selling high. So I love these stocks, and I'm not an experienced trader, so I often miss to sell a big portion at the top. So yeah, I'm not a crazy trader. I'm more a hodler. I'm an investor, a long-term investor. But with this crazy volatility, I will trade a little bit more here. No crazy swing trades every day, but yeah, these big corrections, we can trade them. Yeah, but Bitcoin is now looking better. We're above 50,000 US dollars again today. We can see the RSI here on the daily is turning, yeah, it's going now to the upside. Also the stochastic here and the MACD here also. I mean, this was the January correction. You can see when we crossed positive, we had this nice run here to 58,000. So it looks like we're not far away. It's too early to say, but it looks better than last week. And the interesting part is in Bitcoin, we had no crazy week last week. I mean, the price was, yeah, at 48,000 or something like this, but the mining stocks dropped like 30%. I think, yeah, the whales, they're pushing them down. They want to cover the shorts because they want to make money on the upside and on the downside. So I think they saw that, yeah, MACD and all these things are turning more bullish again, and then they push this ball as hard down as they can. The stop loss are triggered. People are selling in panic mode, and then they cover their shorts very easily, and then they buy, and yeah, then they make a lot of money to the downside and the upside. So don't be fooled again of this. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, patreon.com/BLONITY if you want to join there. I did yesterday some analysis there for Hive Blockchain, for example, the last quarter results. I did a 27-minute video, and I made a forecast for the upcoming quarter, or for this quarter now. And I did some analysis on DMG blockchain. Yeah, but now let's go to the miner comparison. So first of all, the operational excellence here. We have the mining profitability here for Bitcoin, so it dropped a little bit in the last 2 weeks. So, but we're perfectly on track on the model, or we're still above on the model because, yeah, the model would be like here or something like this. And you can see here on April 1st, I have in my model 41,400. So this is the stock to flow model from Plambly. So we're way above the model on the price. Yeah, And in Ethereum, I have 2,360 US dollars on April 1st. So we're in Ethereum a little bit below the model, but that's no problem on the price side because the mining profitability is higher because of these high transaction fees. So the lower price is compensated by these high transaction fees, so no problem for Hive here. Yeah, and I think for Ethereum, I have no stock to flow model or so. So I coupled the price of Ethereum to the Bitcoin price on the stock to flow. But Ethereum is typically a little bit more lagging, and in the end of the bull market it's jumping more like Bitcoin. So you can expect that Ethereum could lag a little bit in the upcoming month, but when the bull run is close to the peak, that Ethereum will outperform in the end Bitcoin and will make a crazy peak. So if you look at the chart of Ethereum, you will see this. So I expect this again, but I will not change this here. This is no problem. We have only Hive as an Ethereum miner. Yeah, let's move on. But overall, it looks very nice. Zcash is down here. It's way below the model right now. So it's at 5 cents. The model is at 10 cents or so. So it would be nice to have some increase in Zcash price again. Okay, last week we had this here. This is the 10-day moving average of the cross mining margin, the blue here for Hive. Then we have the 30-day moving average of the daily cross mining margin and the 90-day. So yeah, last week the 10-day for Hive was at 440,000, so that was very nice. Also the 30-day was at 400,000. And we can see now the 10-day is close to 300,000, so it dropped because we had in February we had these crazy transaction fees of 70% of the whole block reward were transaction fees, so that was very good for Hive Blockchain on the Ethereum side. Yeah, but now it has cooled down a little bit. I mean, Ethereum, I go back here, you can see these crazy swings here to the upside, then we have this crazy stuff. Yeah, and then it cools always down. Also, we had this in August here, cools down, and then it comes back. So I expect for Ethereum, for the transaction fees, that they come back huge. But Hive is still making a lot of money. You can see also the 30-day didn't change here, so we're still at 400,000. And yeah, the 90 days at 270,000 or so. So this is on the rise here. It's higher than this one. So on the 90 days, Hive is still on the rise. Yeah, we can see here, HODLX on the 30-day here at 200,000. Bitfarms on the 30-day at 240,000. Argo Blockchain on the 30-day close to 200,000, but here on the 10-day very good because they had this huge hash rate increase to more than 1 exahash. So HODLX, Argo Blockchain and Riot are basically the same hash rate right now. But Argo is, for example, a little bit more efficient than HOD. They have a little bit newer hardware right now. So that's why the gross mining margin is a little bit higher here. And then we have Riot here, 250,000, so that also a nice hash rate increase to 1.06 exahash. Yeah, and Mara is also on the rise here. 2 days ago or so, they jumped from 250 petahash to 700 petahash, something like this. So in the upcoming days, this will move here very nicely. Okay, let's move on. So the hash rate in 2021, so the estimated hash rate or the disclosed hash rate. I mean, for Bitfarms, for example, the gray line here, I mean, they said, at the end of 2022, we will have 8 exahash. But we're here in 2021, and there's not more disclosed right now than these 1.3 exahash. They say they will have like 3 exahash at the end of the year, but it's not disclosed. So I will wait for the disclose here, and then I will add them, and then Bitfarms will make a huge move here on the operational side and on the strategic excellence, but right now it's flat. But we can see here that, for example, Hive Blockchain, they will increase, especially in summer here in the Bitcoin. So when Ethereum maybe is going a little bit down because of EIP 1559 and all these things, or of the rising in network hash rate, so then the BTC mining should step in for Hive Blockchain and should help to maintain the position or even make a lot more money. Yeah, and also we can see Argo here, for example, the yellow line, which is very nice. So they will have in summer 1.7 exahash. Oops. So then they're number 3 here behind Mara and Riot. Yeah, then we have here these daily gross mining margins here. So this is no moving average. So we can see Hive, they had crazy margins here. Now it's cooled down a little bit. It's now, yeah, close to the Bitcoin miners here. Yeah, and then we have Mara with a huge jump here since 2 days or so with the new hash rate online. So they're now making also money here. Yeah, the OPEC 3, the first indicator of the BMX and BMXI model. So this is the something like, yeah, the 10-day moving average, 30-day and 90-day moving average of the gross mining margin divided by 3 multiplied with 360. Yeah, some people ask me, okay, a year has 365 days or so. Yeah, that's true. But there's also some downtime. And yeah, I thought 360 sounds cooler than 365. So that's why I have 360. Maybe I change it to 365. Okay, so yeah, then we have Hive Blockchain here, number 1 in this category. Bitfarms number 2, so it surpassed Riot a little bit here. Very close together, these two guys. Riot number 3. Then Argo surpassed HODLX here. Argo number 4 right now. Then we have HODLX number 5 and Mara number 6. Okay, let's go to the next category, the HODL excellence. That basically means, yeah, which company has the most Bitcoins on the balance sheet. So Mara has like 5,000, HODLX more than 3,000. Hive Blockchain, yeah, they have Bitcoin equivalents. So it should be something like 1,000 or so right now. Also, the most of this is Ethereum. Then we have Riot, so they should have also more than 1,000, or close to 1,000 Bitcoins right now, maybe more. Oh no, sorry, it's more. It should be for Hive like 1,400 and Riot 1,300 or so. Yeah, then we have Argo Blockchain. Yeah, more than 600 right now. And we have Bitfarms here. They should have like 400 or so in my model. Then we have the strategic excellence, which is, yeah, it looks 180 days in the futures, but more focus on the 30-day, 90 days. So it's not very long term, it's more short term. So, and that's why, for example, Bitfarms has no big rise here, because again, these 3 exahashes are not disclosed and these 8 exahashes are in 2022. So yeah, that's why they make here no big move right now. But if they can disclose the 3 exahash, yeah, this would help a lot. So I'm waiting for this. But yeah, Mara is here number 1 in this category because they will have in the upcoming 180 days the biggest hash rate increase, and they have the most Bitcoins on the balance sheet, which should rise in value if we follow stock to flow. And that's why Mara is here number 1. I mean, with Mara, it's yeah, I mean, I like hash rate, I like their Bitcoin holdings. But what I don't like is when I have no pictures from a facility or when I cannot see the miners. I mean, I had there's when you go to BitDigital, of the homepage website of BitDigital, they have a picture now with 100 miners there, which they have in the US. Yeah, but I want to see the 10,000s of miners in China, not the 100 miners in the US. And yeah, also the picture looks not very professional, so it's not a large scale operation there. So I really want to encourage Mara to show us some pictures here from this facility, because I can tell you I don't trust any of these companies here. I want to verify, I want to control it, I want to see it, yeah, and that's why I need these pictures. Okay, so Mara number 1 here, Hive Blockchain number 2, Riot number 3, HODLX number 4, Argo Blockchain number 5. And yeah, Bitfarms number 6 here. So, I mean, for Argo Blockchain, for example, we know they will build a 200 megawatt facility in Texas and maybe expand it to 800 megawatt. I think this is for the bear market then. They will, yeah, in the next bull market, they will be close to 1 gigawatt, I guess, in 2025. That would be very nice. Yeah, but again, for this new facility, it's a little bit more long term. It's nothing disclosed here, the hash rate. Yeah, so it's not included in my model. Okay, so yeah, the BMX, BLONITY's Miner Excellence here. We have Mara number 1, HODLX number 2, Hive Blockchain number 3. So Hive made a big move here to the upside. I mean, all had a big move since last week. Yeah, Hive made a bigger move because I adjusted the cash HODL ratio. I had it at 0.5 because of January. They said, yeah, we have to sell a lot because of this GPU upgrade from 4GB to 8GB. But now Frank Holmes, I think in the Hive call, they said, yeah, that they hodl now all the coins, or the most of the coins, and that's what I changed from 0.5 to 1. So yeah, that's why they're making here a big move. And I changed it also for the others because they are all hodlers right now. But I had on Hive, I had the lowest hodl cash ratio, or cash hodl ratio. Yeah. Okay, so this is the BMXI in absolute terms, and then we have the BMX was this, and now we have the BMXI. So HODLX is still number 1 here. Yeah, Bitfarms number 2, Hive Blockchain number 3. Yeah, very interesting. So these two here are for a while now, number 1 and number 2. We will see when this changes. I think the day will come that these all miners are basically at the same level here, and that's when I will see that my waddle works. But right now there are different circumstances there. These are not traded on the Nasdaq. I think in Argo, Nasdaq is a little bit priced in right now. For these others, I don't think so. Yeah, and yeah, then there's some FUD around some companies and all these things. So I think I will wait a few weeks and months to see whether this model, whether it works or not. Yeah, then we have the market cap. We have the Riot with 2.5, 2.6 billion. We have Mara with 2.7 billion. So yeah, they both were at, I think, 5 billion a few weeks ago. So yeah, they also had a huge drop. Argo 1.2 billion. So Argo seems like the most stable right now. Very nice. Bitfarms dropped to 500 million. Also HODLX to 750 million. And yeah, Hive Blockchain 1.16 billion US dollars. So yeah, you can see. I mean, I know that the Argo fans here, and I'm a big Argo fan too. I think Peter Wall is making a great job, and that's why Argo is so stable. But my model is based on numbers and not on sentiment. And when you compare, for example, HODLX, they have more than 3,000 Bitcoins on the balance sheet. Argo has like 600. And yeah, the hash rate is now the same for these two companies. Argo will grow a little bit bigger in summer, but it's basically the HODL. Yeah, and when Bitcoin goes to, for example, 200,000 or so, the HODL will help HODLX to create a big value there. So I think, but Argo has like the double of the market cap. So that's why it's in BMXI. It's a little bit low right now, Argo. But yeah, I think Argo makes no mistakes, and that's why this is very okay. Argo is on a huge run right now. But I hope that Bitfarms, HODLX, and Hive Blockchain can follow this. I think they need a little bit of trigger to come out of the shadow to follow Argo here on this rise. And yeah, then we have a nice ball game. Okay guys, so how many X since BMX version 0.3, which was mid of December? We had this the first time there. So yeah, we can see in the last week, yeah, Argo changed not. It was 3.4 US dollars and it's now 3.4 US dollars. So Argo is the most stable right now. All the other stocks dropped. You can see it from 11.2 to 9.8 here, Bitfarms. Also HODLX from 6.9 to 5.6. Also the US stocks dropped, not that big. But yeah, they dropped all. Only Argo is the rock in the sea, I think. Okay, yeah, guys. So I'm a little bit active on Twitter sometimes. So yeah, I have now 3,003 followers. So thank you very much. That's cool. Then a friend of mine sent me this hash wars here, this picture. I found this very cool. The battle for Bitcoin mining hardware. I don't think he created this, but the creator. I think this is very cool. Yeah. I love these pictures. Yeah, then we have Plan B here, which says, yeah, we're in the fun phase in between the bull run of 2017, which seems now a little bit a slow bull run, and the 2013 bull run, which was crazy. So the red line is now in between. Yeah, and that's very nice. That fits perfectly to my model, to my calculation model here. Yeah, then I started some polls on Twitter. So I was asking for which is the best hardware, or which hardware would you choose right now for your own mining operation. So most people said I would choose the Bitmain S19 Pro. I think this is the most known miner because Riot and Mara, for example, they buy this miner. Yeah, so 61% would go with Bitmain. That was interesting. Yeah, and yeah, I bought all the stuff here for my Bitcoin node here. I will run the blockchain on this Raspberry Pi 4 here. Yeah, one part is still missing, so I ordered this. It will be delivered on Monday. Then I will download the whole Bitcoin blockchain. I think this will take a week or so. From the first block, from the Genesis block till now, this is going to be very cool. And it's all on this computer here, and then these SD card, yeah, 1 terabyte card here. And yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I will be a node operator soon. I will tell you when it works. I will show you. I will make a video about this. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, then we have Patreon, which is also very cool. Right now I have 850 patrons there. I mean, this is a great community. We have this Telegram chat here. For example, here Dave made some chart analysis here, or some motivation here, I don't know. Yeah, and then we have Discord, which is, this really makes for me the difference here, because yeah, it's more than 600 members right now. They're all discussing about these companies, a lot of mining companies, but also other companies like Voyager Digital, for example. And for each company we have a room there. For example, if we have for HODLX, for Hive, for Bitfarms. And when you want to discuss or want the news about Hive, HODLX or Mara or so, you go into this room and discuss with these guys here. And we have also, yeah, we can talk about portfolio. We have talk and trash. We have hardware manufacturers, BLONITY thoughts, book recommendations. So yeah, this really makes a difference. I didn't know Discord 2 months ago, but yeah, some people suggested me this, and I really love this. I should have more time right now, but it's very difficult for me. I have right now like 30 minutes for research a day. Yeah, but this will change soon. So yeah, and on the weekend, on Saturday, I uploaded some analysis about the DMG blockchain Q4 financials, and for Hive blockchain, the Q1 2021, so the last quarter. And yeah, a forecast for this quarter right now, which is a big quarter for Hive blockchain. Yeah, and if you want to take part in this community, this is a great community. It's patreon.com/BLONITY. I think it's like $5 or so. In my opinion, this is not expensive. I will also buy, for example, a Glassnode account, which costs me $800 a month or so. So I will not get rich from this. Yeah, but I think it's a great community, and if you want, you can join there. Okay, let's move on. The BLONITY portfolio X since December here. So yeah, I mean, the last 2 weeks were not good. I think the last week it was 20%. This week, wow, was minus 12%. So I lost a nice part of my portfolio. I'm still up 1,700% since September 2020, but I should have done better with some smarter trading. But yeah, with all this stuff I have to do, sometimes I forget it. I forget to set the limits, or I'm too greedy and I do not sell, and I think, yeah, they're going now to moon. So I will really try to work a lot more with my traders on the Discord. We'll discuss this to find a better place, a spot to sell some stocks, because yeah, this volatility is huge. We always have this capitulation phase in these corrections, when these stocks drop minus 50% from the top. And yeah, that's the time when you buy. I mean, I bought a little bit this week, but I should have a bigger cash position, in my opinion. So my portfolio right now is KR1, which is crazy undervalued right now, in my opinion. These guys are making a great job. They don't talk much from KR1, but they're making a big job. They have some new investments there. And yeah, I think they make like something like staking rewards right now, like 20 million a year. And the market cap is right now at 300 million or so. So yeah, this is a PE ratio only from the staking rewards from like 15 or so, which is ridiculous in my opinion for this company, because also the holdings increased from last year to this year from, let's say, 10 million or 20 million to 200 million. Yeah, which is crazy. A very efficient company. Then we have Argo Blockchain with 15%, Bitfarms 15%, Hive Blockchain 15%. So I'm very, the same here. And then still I have HODLX very big. Yes, because this is my BMXI leader. Maybe it's a little bit big. Maybe I will move a little bit more into Bitfarms again, but I'm still very bullish on HODLX. Yeah, there's always some FUD with Bitfarms and so on, but yes, I don't care too much about this. I mean, if Bitfarms sell the last 18 or 19 million stocks, that's okay. Then it drops, then I will buy more HOD. And if they hold it, it's okay. So yeah, we should not be scared about this stuff. It doesn't change anything in the investment case here for HODLX, in my opinion. Yeah, then I have Mara and Riot on the balance sheet here. I have DMG. I increased last week DMG blockchain because they had a huge drop, like 60 or 70%. So wow. I hope they can buy now miners to start self-mining, and I have a little bit Galaxy Digital. So I'm not far away from my ideal portfolio here. So follow the price, follow the value, price will come. This is my slogan here. No financial advice. Yeah, guys, and it's gonna be a rough ride. There will be 50% drops in one day. Can you handle this volatility? To succeed, you need a lot of know-how and nerves of steel. So yeah, that's why I always say this, because of last Friday, when the people freak out and they message me, what's going on with the miners? Should I sell, or I sold, or my stop loss is triggered? Yeah, I mean, this is not for everyone. This is, I mean, Bitcoin is volatile, Ethereum is volatile, but these mining stocks, they can drop like 50% in one day. Yeah, think about this. This can happen again. This can happen tomorrow again. We can drop huge. Overall, I think we're on the rise in the bull run, and there's huge potential, but there's always huge potential to the downside. You should be aware of this. This is not an easy game. This is only for people, which have nerves of steel. Okay, the forecast 2021 here, the market cap. So this is when Bitcoin goes to 200K in this year. There's no financial advice. I can see Hive Blockchain at 16 to 21 billion, HODLX 22 to 30 billion, Bitfarms 5 to 7 billion, Argo 8 to 10 billion, Mara 46 to 62 billion, Riot 17 to 23 billion. No financial advice here. The maximum share price forecast. So Hive 45 to 60 US dollars per share, HODLX 200 to 268, Bitfarms 41 to 54, Argo Blockchain 22 to 30 US dollars, Mara 363 to 484, and Riot 215 to 287. So yeah, again, when Bitcoin goes to 200K, this is, in my opinion, this is possible on the short term. And yeah, then we have the maximum leverage forecast. So how much can these stocks increase from here? In my opinion, no financial advice. So Hive 14 to 19 times, HOD 30 to 41 times, Bitfarms 10 to 13x, Argo 7 to 9, Mara 13 to 17, and Riot 6 to 8x from here. Yeah, and some people say, yeah, maybe your PE ratio is too high. Yeah, on Friday, some people said this when the price drops. I mean, guys, this price drops have nothing to do with value. Bitcoin was high. The mining difficulty is not increasing, so on the value, this changed nothing for these miners, this drop, but the price dropped. And I can tell you something, I don't think we will see 30 to 40 PE ratio. I mean, maybe my income forecast is a little bit too high, that's possible. But I think in the short term, we will see a lot higher PE ratios. We will see more like the Tesla PE ratio, a few hundred or so. I remember Hive Blockchain, this was the first miner in 2017 in the bull run. And this stock was at 1 billion, the market cap, 1 billion, and they had 2 megawatt, I think, in Ethereum mining, and that's it. So the PE ratio was at, I think, maybe 500 or 1000 or so. And that's what I expect in the end of the bull run. I mean, I use this PE ratio stuff here because, yeah, people like it, and yeah, you need something to calculate. But in the end of the bull run, when this thing peaks, people will buy everything. The people will freak out, and that's the sad part. They will sell their house to buy some Bitcoin or so, and then the price drops. But I cannot change this, and that's why I always say, yeah, when you make a lot of money, you should do something good, because when you buy a Lambo and the only stupid things with this money, a lot of people lost some money, and you do stupid things with this money. So you shouldn't do this. You should do at least some good stuff for the world, to improve the world here. This is very important for me, and that's why I always spread this message, because on the when we make a a calculation here. It's bad for the world if we buy stupid things with this money. Okay, but that's enough philosophy here. So I think we can go a lot higher with the PE ratio. If Bitcoin goes to 200, 300K or so, we don't know. I mean, it can top here today. I mean, this could be the top of Bitcoin at 58,000 US dollars. But I follow the stock to flow model. I think it is valid. It has proved in the past. And there are some other models like the Metcalfe's law and all these things. So it makes sense that Bitcoin goes higher. And yeah, also the institutions are jumping in and so on. So I'm calculating with more than 100,000 right now. Yeah, again, guys, this is no financial advice because all models are wrong, but some are useful. Please remember always this. Okay, guys, so we're coming to the end now. So what's upcoming? So DMG blockchain, they want to buy now miners. They want to have self-mining. So I hope I can integrate them soon in my BMXI model. That would be nice to have a new miner here. Also, DigiHost mined like 35 Bitcoins in February, which is very nice. So I will wait for the financials there, and if everything looks fine, I think I will integrate them into the model. So it would be nice to have some new miners there. And yeah, I will go full-time in June with all these things. I mean, you shouldn't think that I did this, I decided this in the last 2 weeks or so. I mean, I planned this thing here since 3 years or so, since I'm in crypto. When I discovered the stock to flow model in 2018 and so on, I was thinking, okay, in the next bull run, I would prepare for this and then I will be my own boss. And yeah, now I signed the contract there, but I have still some work to do until June. Because, yeah, I cannot leave immediately. I have a lot of responsibilities there. And, yeah, if I go today, they would be in big trouble. Yeah, so that's why I have to wait a little bit. I mean, I would go today. I love this job, what I'm doing here right now with all this analysis. Again, I have like 30 minutes a day for research. Yeah, later I will have 8 hours. So that's going to be a lot more fun. Yeah, but it is what it is. But, yeah, it's very close. Very nice. So guys, and yeah, because of last week, it was a hard week for a lot of you. The stocks dropped, some people panicked. Please keep always the big picture in mind. I mean, this is the line I follow here. This is the 200,000 US dollars in Bitcoin. There's no guarantee that we go there. Yeah, we're right now at 50,000. So if we go there, this is a lot of room to grow here. And yeah, I think the miners have also a lot of room to grow. But we always have to watch all the data or the charts, because at some point this bull run will end. There will be the peak, and yeah, that's when the most people will FOMO in, and that's when we have to leave a little bit. Not completely, we will not sell all the stocks, but we will take some money, I think, so from the table. Okay, guys, so I hope we have a better week next week. It looks better now, I hope so. Yeah, and I wish you a great Sunday evening, and yeah, see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.